We're here with Chief Meteorologist George Lessons, and man, what a cold day today. Very different from last Saturday.
I think Michael Behrens went hibernating today. Yeah, I'm in for Michael tonight. Yeah, very, very cold. In fact, Elena, it is our coldest March 12th in over 120 years. Can you believe that? Look at the highs today across the region, only in the upper teens to near 20. This looks like early January rather than the middle of March. And yes, we tied the record set back at 1896 for the coldest high. Just barely missed it in Muskegon, Holland, and Kalamazoo by 1 or 2 degrees. Yeah, it is cold. And we've had lake effect snow throughout the day today. Some light accumulations. Next system we're tracking is coming down in Minnesota and North Dakota. That's racing to the south and east, but that's out ahead of some warmer air. So we got to get through some snow tonight. That's going to affect your drive time here tomorrow morning up through about noon. And then after that warm front goes through, look at those temperatures. They're in the 50s. We won't get into the 50s, but we'll get close to 40. So a lot of that snow will be melting here tomorrow. Outside right now, it is cold. 13 in Big Rapids, 17 to 18 down in Holland and South Haven, and those snow showers continue. And wind chills have been flirting with 0 most of the day, at best single numbers. Those will only slowly improve tonight. So late tonight, after about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, the snow will arrive. Temperatures will be coldest this evening in the upper teens. Will drop down into the low and mid-teens up north. The lake effect flurries will wind down, and then the late night snow will move in after about 5, 6 o'clock. And similarly here in the greater Grand Rapids area, early evening lows around 15 or so. And then we'll warm up close to 40 here tomorrow, so a lot of that snow will be melting. We'll talk about a warm week coming up next in the 10-day outlook in just a few minutes.
George, what happened to our warmer weather today? It was like January when it's supposed to be middle of March.
I don't even know if this is January weather. I don't know what this weather is.
Is it going to warm up anytime soon?
It is very, very quickly here tomorrow. You'll go, wow, what was yesterday all about after you see here what the temperatures will be tomorrow. 13 weather ball is red because of that. That means warmer weather ahead, not only tomorrow, but all next week. It's also blinking bright. We have some snow to get through tonight, maybe even enough to shovel and drive through tomorrow morning. This view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. We forecast a high of 21. It only got to 18, just good enough within 3 degrees of that forecast high, and we've done that 11 days in a row. Again, no need to remind you, you're going to lose an hour of sleep. Set your clocks ahead 1 hour if you have to have a clock to set. New sunrise tomorrow an hour later. It comes up at 7:58 in the morning. A new sunset, though, an hour later at 7:46. Same amount of daylight, just shifting the way it shapes up. How about the snow that will fall tonight? Will it melt? Yes, I think we're going to see a moderate snow melt here tomorrow. So what covers the ground may actually start to melt and re-emerge with some grassy areas. All of the active weather here the last 36 hours has been in the East Coast all the way up into the Northeast, where there are still winter storm warnings going on. Anywhere between 5–10 inches there in Tennessee to as much as 6 to 9 inches all the way up into New York State. We've had some lake effect snow downwind of Lake Michigan today. Our next weather system is coming down from the northwest. That's with that low pressure system that's going to move in a lot of warm air here later on this week. Hour by hour, mainly cloudy skies for most of the night. This is up right around 3 o'clock in the morning. Snow approaching the northwestern counties, and by 7 a.m. it'll be here into the Grand Rapids area, and everyone will see snow when you wake up tomorrow morning if you wake up early. But by noon, the snow is done. This is about a 6 to 8 hour time span with the snow coming through, and by late in the afternoon the sun will come out, and that will help melt those snow piles, and we'll see that temperature zoom up close to 40. This is up to about 4 o'clock in the morning. These are just flurries along the lakeshore, but most of the snow will have fallen early on in the day. Already 1.5 inches by daybreak, 8 o'clock in the morning, you'll see about 1.5 inches, and all told, there might be a couple of spots here in Mason, Oceana, and Muskegon counties into Ottawa County that could see 3 inches of snow. I think we will see close to 1 inch here in Grand Rapids on top of what we've already seen so far this season. So tomorrow we're looking at breezy conditions with that snow ending and then the sun coming out in the afternoon. Look at these highs. About 20 degrees warmer, upper 30s to around 40 plus. Up north, you'll be in the upper 30s to near 40, with the snow retreating quickly in the morning and then the sun breaking loose in the afternoon. And it will be a breezy day here in the southern lower Michigan. High of 41 in Grand Rapids, 43 in Kalamazoo. So that 1 to 3 inches of snow will be rapidly melting. 13 on your side forecast. Jump to 50 on Monday and Tuesday. Look at all this dry weather now. We've taken the rain out for next to Friday and Saturday. We'll hit 60 on Wednesday and Thursday, and then in the 50s after that. We push the rain now into the following Monday night and Tuesday.